What you do with your life? Get your education, boy. Subscribe to A's Online.
Yes, welcome back everyone for another mathematics tip of the day presented by A's Online Tutoring Services. Exam success at your fingertips. So as we continue to get closer to exam season, we are here to bring you another mathematics tip of the day to ensure that you get your education and are fully prepared for your upcoming exams. So today we're going to look at a nice, simple tip. Be sure to hit the subscribe button because we have a lot of tips coming your way, and we also have a new series called SEA Today running on a daily basis until June 10th, preparing all students for free for SEA 2021. So be sure to check out our channel, Get Your Education, right here on YouTube. And today we're going to go to our smartboard to take a look at the tip. And it's a little tip that I can give to students at secondary and the primary level, because when we're working with numbers, sometimes it might be easier to divide and sometimes it may be easier to multiply. And when it comes to our number like 2, if we have to divide, let's say 640 divided by 2, right? We could do that in short division right here. You see 2 into 6 is 3, 2 into 4 is 2, 2 into 0 is 0. So 640 divided by 2 equals 320. Now if it is we want to multiply by a half the same exact number, 640 multiply by 1 over 2, 6, that means we have to change 640 to a fraction because we're multiplying it by a fraction, and then we reduce and multiply. So when you are multiplying by a half, if you notice here, you can see you are still going to divide by 2. So 2 into 2 is 1. We reduce any fractions. 2 into 640, which we just worked out here, is 320. So we remain with 320 times 1 on top and 1 times 1 below. So it was 320 over 1. So the answer is 320, just like dividing by 2. So dividing by 2 multiplying by a half is exactly the same thing, and we can do it for any size number. Let's say we have a number like an odd number like 1357. If we divide that by 2, we could do this using long division. So we get 2 into 1, cannot. 2 zeros are 0, subtract. Normally I don't do this first part because it's just end back up with 1, and you have to bring down your next number. So it becomes 2 into 13. 2 into 13 is 6. 6 twos are 12. Subtract this your remainder. When you divide them by 2, if there is a remainder, the remainder will always be 1. As another tip, to bring down the 5. 2 into 15 now is 7. 7 twos are 14. If we have a remainder, the remainder is always 1. Bring down the last number here. 2 into 17 is 8. 8 twos are 16. Again, we have a remainder of 1. So 1357 divided by 2 is 678. Remainder 1. over 2. 678 and a half. We could do that same thing on this side. The number was 1357. Multiply by a half. So again, we will just see that we're going to end up with a division taking place. So nothing in this case could reduce, so we just have to multiply. So we get 1357 over 2. And this fraction literally means 1357 divided by 2, which I just worked out. I'm not going to go through that again and work it out. Is 678 and a half. Remainder 1 over 2. So in your exercises for mathematics, you can use either function to determine your answer. It depends on what type of question it is. You'll be able to see, alright, if it's better to multiply by a half or if it's easier to divide by 2. It really doesn't matter. It's up to how you approach the question and what is the question in the first place. So you can practice it as you go through all your preparation or revision for exams. See which one you're more comfortable with and take that with you all the way to your exams. Alright, so this actually brings us to the end of our tip for today. I want to thank you for watching. Make sure and hit the subscribe button and ensure to check out all our previous math tips as well as all of our SCA Today videos. Alright, so thanks again for watching, and I am going to see you next week.
What you do with your life? Get your education, boy. Subscribe to A's Online. Click. We got tutors, they go live. When you're home, you're safe and sound. Subscribe. Just log on, study now. Subscribe to A's Online. Tutors, they go live. When you're home, you're safe and sound. Log on, study now. Subscribe to A's Online. Tutors, they go live. You can log in from your house. I say log in with your mouse. Log on, study now. Subscribe to A's Online. Yeah. Tutors, they go live. You can log in from your house. I say log in with your mouse.